So we all know that there's a lot of bad dad jokes out there. And one of the things that's included in those is dad not following the map. That happened in my family quite a bit. And we would be polite and say we're taking the scenic route. And in fact, we were lost because dad refused to look at the map.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never done that. It is so true, though, but ultimately what we're getting at is sometimes there are things that we do just because that's what we know, right? And we might be able to bring that into a marriage. We bring that into friendships. We might even be able to bring that into our workspaces, but we want to be wise. We want to be seeking after God's will, God's counsel. And so what we did is we actually took some time, didn't we? We created a two-sided list of things that we may have brought into our relationship and into our marriage from our families.
Right.
Why don't you tell them what we have here?
So on one side, we have the positive things that we've adopted from our family members. And then on one side, we have some of the not so great qualities that we've adopted from our family. And just to kind of take a look and see, well, what do we want in our marriage? What do we not want in our marriage?
Yeah.
And what does God say about that?
Yeah, absolutely. And what can be really challenging is actually stepping into some of these things and realizing, oh my gosh, I do the same thing that might annoy me that one person does, or whatever that may look like. And so to be able to step into something like this with honesty and humility is quite powerful.
Yeah, and again, we also may be finding out that somebody in our family that we trusted wasn't doing something maybe the right way or the way they should according to the Lord.
Right. And we have a tendency to turn a blind eye to that because it is somebody that we care about. And so some of these character traits that we have, we may not even have realized that we're actually walking in them ourselves too. And so maybe for you that this is something that you could challenge yourself to do, is to create one of these lists. It's been really powerful for us, and it's also been enlightening too. Again, it's a key to a gate that unlocks some more freedom within our lives. So there's this passage in Genesis 2:23, Adam is actually talking, and he's actually talking about Eve, his beautiful new wife. And he says, now this is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. And right after that in 24, it says that therefore this is why a man will leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. That God is actually calling Adam to step into a brand new identity with brand new truths of who he is as a married man. Right. And so God oftentimes is asking us to step into something brand new, to walk away from something from the past.
Right. So we just want to challenge you to take a look at some of the qualities that you have that you think may be very positive and might differ from what the Word of God says.
Yeah, this may be a tricky thing. And maybe if you're considering this in your marriage or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever that looks like, this could be even a great date night practice. I don't know, but challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to grow. Challenge yourself to become more of who it is that God has created you to be.